Hey, this is Austin Harman Mixes here, and today I'm joining you from First Free Church in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I'm here with my friend Nick, who is the Worship and Technical Arts Director.
Yeah, Austin, thanks for coming down, man. We found Austin's channel, Austin Harman Mixes, when we were looking up ways to help our church with the Allen Heath Avantis board, which we have, and Austin does a great job with in his videos. Definitely like and subscribe because his channel is just growing, and I think you're going to help a lot of churches here in the near future. We just got a newly renovated space here at the church. I started about 4 months ago, but this happened last year, so we're newly into it, and I'm just excited to see what the Penn Group can do to help us, and just excited to build this relationship. So.
Absolutely. And you have a YouTube channel too, don't you?
Yes, I do. It'll be in the description. I have a personal music career. Nick Barilla is my name. So Nick Barilla Music. And then the church, First Free, they'll both be in the description.
Fantastic. Like and subscribe to the channel. Let's go check it out.
As the door shutting. As the door shutting. So part of my job is to ensure that we're always constantly moving towards the future. Also, while we understand that there is a culture here that we want to appreciate, but we're almost completely monitorless on stage. These two monitors here are pretty much the only ones left, and I want them there just in case anything goes wrong with in-ears, things like that. But we just moved into the in-ears. We have these Allen Heath ME boxes that are associated with the Avantis board that can be controlled. Pretty much all the instrumentalists use them. They do a pretty good job. I've used a lot of mixing consoles like that in the past. We still have our bass amp up there right now, but our electric guitar player uses a Boss pedal that's all electronic. So mixed through the house, it sounds really good. We still have a grand piano on stage as well, and it adds a nice touch. Some of our musicians still like to have the in-ears, monitors. So it's just, we're in that transition period as every church is, but we try to strike a good balance. You're never going to please everybody, but we try to do a good job of getting the best sound that we can with what we have. So
So it's pretty unusual to have a grand piano on stage. Can you tell me about that?
Yes, and this weighs a lot, and we're actually looking to readjust it from the renovation still. But there's actually one of the best mics in there, miking it. Where's it at? Where'd it go? Oh, here it is. It's taped underneath. There we go.
Where?
That mic does a really good job.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, it's way back there. And you know, if you have the right mixing guys back there on sound, like, does a pretty good job, and it kind of brings the feel of like connection from digital to analog, kind of sound wise together. So, you know, we have the acoustic drums, and I play acoustic guitar, and just having a piano adds a lot. But yeah, other than that, we have the Yamaha S90. So that's like a standard church keyboard that I play often too. Yeah, so we got this drum cage, I believe from Texas, a company called Paragon. And yeah, it's like the top of the line drum cage. So before we had comments about noise bleeding out from the drums, and we had this makeshift cage, and this thing came in 2 pieces. If you go over there with the camera, it took like 10 of us to flip it over to the side of the stage. We wheeled it down from the back, and you can open it from the front. We never really use it this way, but inside there's a box back there that you can use a fan with, because it gets pretty hot in there. And then we'll go back here. It has that new car smell. We keep the door open with this. There is a light in here and everything else that you would need. We put the XLR cables through the bottom of it, and there's fans if you look down there. And then for the microphones for the drum kit, we ordered the SE, I feel like it's the Arena Pack, I want to say. It came with 9 microphones, and yeah, they do an amazing job. Before that, we kind of had some makeshift mics in there, some SM57s, you know, but these do a great job. We've had them for about 2 months now.
So tell me about your guitar setup.
Yeah, so his actually setup isn't in here right now, but this is the DI box. If you look in here in these panels, we have like snakes coming out of here, and then we have like power outlets and everything like that. So I mean,
that's an Allen Heath floor box.
Yes.
Yep. Nice.
There you go.
So this is a brand new Pulpit you just got. Now tell me about what microphone is this? Looks like a Audio Technica AT51A.
The reason is some people will. Brian actually did this. One of our sound techs. You know, some people like to come up like this and back like this, but this has a good dynamic range, so it's just like picks it up, and you know, you don't have to worry about having a microphone right in somebody's face like a SM58 or something like that. So, but the Pulpit was purchased by one of our elders, and he found it online, and pulpits can be expensive, as you know. Our older pulpit is actually back here, and it was here for like 20 years, I think. It's a nice pulpit. It's kind of dark back here, but it was kind of like see-through and big and bulky, so I'd be like leading behind it, and it just felt unnatural. So this kind of bridges the gap between the modernization that's kind of been happening. So so we just have like your Fresnels up there. Our moving heads, you can kind of see them. You see it right there in between those 2 lights that are on?
Yep.
I call them LEDs, they're not LEDs. They were flipped down, and our video content producer, he flipped them out, and you can see just how they're lighting the stage. I mean, it does an amazing job, because those didn't compensate as much as we wanted to, the lights on the ceiling for the stage, and it was also like flooding the EP video board. So we...
Now tell me about this giant screen. How is this being done?
Yes, so, and I don't know about copyright, but we play like videos on there that we pay for through like Church Motion Graphics, but yeah, there's a projector up there. It's called environmental projection. It's huge. It's a great benefit to the church. Speaking of, so here's our sound rack. We have our wireless mics here, the in-ear mic connectors here, and they're all in the back. I'll show you that in a second. This is like system controls everything. These go to the MEs that I just showed you, or I'm going to show you, on the stage. So each individual in-ear mix is what that is, and then yeah, that's pretty much it. And then those are the power amps.
Looks pretty clean.
Yeah.
All right, so now we're here in front of house. So go ahead and explain to me what's going on back here. Let's start with the computer over here.
So this is a past service I have up. This is just ProPresenter. It controls our environmental projection. We also run ProPresenter on this computer. I'll tell you about that in a second. So, you know, different slides run with the announcements, the environmental projection for each song that we use. If there's a opening countdown, and then I didn't turn this on, but this controls all that with a push of a button, and it changes to the lights with it. It's awesome. It's really easy once you connect it through MIDI. I've had a lot of help learning all this from the people here too. So, you know, we have great volunteers that help run this every week. I come in and make everything. As you can see, like the countdown clock's up there, which there shouldn't be words yet, but a normal song kind of looks like this with this lighting for worship. So then that's pretty much, we run Spotify through here too, and it runs through the house. Sometimes we have CDs. We just, however we go. That's where we run the house music from this computer as well, and it runs through that rack down there that I'll tell you about in a second. This computer is pretty much just ProPresenter for the words, anything that the pastor has for slides. I'll go to last week's, so I just get like a good rundown. So sometimes ProPresenter likes to crash on me when I edit songs. If you've had issues with that, definitely comment. Again, like this is just pretty much a click or a space bar next. And we have, you know, offering slides on here and everything like that. So everything ProPresenter does is on there. This is Light Key. This is what took a while to learn, still learning, obviously. This is the whole setup that's in here. Steve did a really good job at setting this up. He runs our live stream too. And basically I go in every week and I can go to, like this is Easter worship. I can go to what I'm looking at for this week up here. If I want to edit it, it all comes up. If I want to make any lights brighter, like the house lights, you always want to be on design, not live, because it'll change everything. But yeah, pretty much, you know, like what we do now is like, okay, we did blue this week. Next week we want to do green. Go to the color wheel, literally just change it to green. We're pretty much in standard setup mode. Let me actually change the walls for you so you can see what that does. But actually, like, see that wall's changing on the left. Now that we have a general idea of what every light in here is doing, we just kind of keep it standard every week. The lights always kind of, we keep it 30% house lights. Same with the back lights up here. It's hard to connect the up lights because sometimes I have to even go up there and walk in the balcony just to kind of check. So, and those scones change color. Every light in here changes color, except for the Fresnels up here. But you need those to light the pastor. But there's like an add-on that we need from Light Key to change those, and we haven't done it yet. And then iPads can also control that, but they keep updating iPads, so now we can't even install some of the newest software. So we're in the process of getting a new iPad. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. This is the soundboard, and the sound rack is right next to it. That basically controls any sound going in and out of the house, into the bathrooms, into the hallways. It's off right now. You'll see it still has a tape deck in there. They've had it for a while. You know that fig pretty well. So these are our live stream cameras. We have two of them located here and one in the middle, and then we have three PTZ cameras up here on the wall. And it pretty much gets everything that we need for a Sunday morning. We're always trying to enhance our live stream. But you know, we want people back in church too. So I know that's a hot topic between churches, especially conferences and stuff you go to, like how good should the live stream be and things like that. So, but we have a great team of volunteers that help run the cameras. lot of steps. Okay, so what we have up here is our data projectors, graphics, whatever you want to call them, words. They're projecting like the offering slide right now. And then the middle projector projects the EP that I was just talking about on the One Pro Presenter computer, as well as all of our lights. We're not using the moving heads right now. Other than that, we have all the stage lighting. These walls down here are lit. Each section is connected to light key as well.
So now we're going to talk about the live stream room. Nick, can you show us around?
Yeah, so actually, like I said, I started 4 months ago. We have a great team of volunteers. I'm the worship leader and the tech director, so I have the job of 2 people, really like 4 people. So it takes a lot of help. This is the live stream room. I don't run it, however, I know this controls the cameras. They're projected on here. We use Restream right now through YouTube. We were on Facebook. We're just posting a YouTube link to our Facebook page right now. You have your Avantis board getting routed up here for the live stream. That's where we're getting our sound from. With the Dante card, I feel like we'll be able to get a way better mix. They were using the ME at one point to get that sound. I wouldn't suggest that. It's been better since we switched. But yeah, this is our live stream room.
Hey, I hope you're enjoying this tech tour video of First Free Church from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I wanted to tell you about 2 things. First and foremost, if you're a church out there that needs help with your live stream, your audio, your lighting, or your video, we would love to help you. Our team travels all over the nation helping churches of any size. If you would like us to come out and help you, we're real people. Please send us an email at sales@thepenn.group. There's also a link in the description if you'd prefer to just click that onto our contact form. Also, I just wanted to tell you about First Free Church. They are an amazing church in McKeesport, Pennsylvania, which is a suburb of Pittsburgh. They're doing incredible work to reach very unchurched people in a very tough area. I'm absolutely appreciative of them bringing us out to the church. And during this section of the video, I actually did a audio training for them where we sat down and we mixed through their band rehearsal. And I did not actually record that out of respect for First Free because they did bring us out, but we were able to help their team get better by showing them EQ, compression, and all of the fundamentals of audio, as well as helping their expert audio engineers get better by showing them tricks of the trade that we've picked up over the years by being experts in audio. So without further ado, here's some of the things that the team from First Free Church had to say after we concluded our audio mixing session. Hey guys, we just wrapped up a mixing session with, what's the church called?
First Free.
First Free.
Do it again.
Hey guys, we just wrapped up a mixing session with First Free Church. Did I get it right?
Yeah.
Sweet, okay. And I just wanted to see what the guys thought.
Looks like he's aiming at you. Me? Very, very informative. It went by so fast, though, that I'm trying to digest it all. But I learned more tonight than I have in months of looking at the board. Very well done. Thank you very much.
The expert ability to be able to utilize the board the way it was designed was very good, and I thought that it was pretty cool to see it all done on the fly. Not that I could have touched what you did tonight, but it would have taken me going through the virtual sound check, playing it back, messing around with stuff, and I wouldn't have been able to do it in half the speed or time that you did it in, and I wouldn't have been able to do it as thoroughly as you because of the knowledge that you have.
And from my perspective, these guys I'm in charge of, but I have to be up there as a worship leader too. So bringing somebody like yourself in has really helped in a short amount of time. So, keep the relationship going, and thank you so much.
All I know is my mix on Sunday is going to sound beautiful.
Yeah, it is all day. He's going to copyright that. Austin's going to copyright his mix. Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for having us out for the mixing session. Can't wait to get this out to everybody, and looking forward to visiting even more churches in the future. Let's rock and roll.